Hey guys, Josh from Wisco Bourbon here. Enjoying a little bit of dripless bourbon, one of our picks that we did. In front of you guys here, just wanted to talk a little bit about the 7 bottles that are in front of me here. All 7 of the bottles that you see in front of me here are barrels that we picked for our bourbon club. And all of these picks are very different, and we chose them because they're different, and we also chose them because we really enjoyed them when we sampled them. Some of them we had some assistance from some of our members in picking. Some of them we did just Dan and I, but the majority of them, members and family and friends helped us pick. Because obviously, if you know, when you purchase an entire barrel, it is a pricey endeavor. So, but we're really fortunate to be able to do that for you guys. And if you're new to the group, we did 7 barrel picks so far. We do have 2 more scheduled for this year at least. There may be a 3rd that I'm not thinking of right now, and we'll announce those as soon as we get closer to knowing when they're coming exactly. So the first one I wanted to start off with, I'm going to talk just a little bit about each of them, and then I'm going to let you know if they're still available to purchase through our group, because many of them are. There are a few that are not. So I'm going to go in order of when we picked these. So the first barrel that we ever picked for the group, it's Border Bourbon right here, cast strength. So cast strength, of course, is straight from the barrel. 125 proof, just over 125 proof this one came out at. And this one came out as well. This was a 66 month. So of course that's 5.5 year. This is the 2nd oldest product that we ever picked. This one is absolutely delicious. We got 209 bottles of this, and this one is unfortunately sold out. One of my favorites. It's absolutely delicious. Border Bourbon and 45th Parallel Distillery is up in New Richmond, Wisconsin. So whenever we can, we like to support Wisconsin distilleries and try to keep things local when we can. So the first one we ever did was Border Bourbon, cast strength, 125 proof. And it was 5.5 years old and made in Richmond, Wisconsin. So the second one we ever did is we went with another Wisconsin distillery, and we chose Dripless Glen out of Baraboo, Wisconsin. This is a rye that we did. Again, all of these are single barrels, but this one absolutely one of the favorite ryes I've ever had. Anybody that's had this one can attest that it is absolutely fantastic. This was 4.5 years old. This one, 54 months, and this one came out to be 102 proof. So kind of a lower proof for a single barrel cast strength. There's a lot of reasons that can happen. There could have been too much water put in the barrel originally. It's just the way it ages. I talked to a lot of people, and they said that is possible when you do get a single barrel. So moving on to the 3rd barrel pick that we ever did. We did do another rye. This is Wisco Bourbon Club's Whistle Pig. And it is, I should go back just 1 second. The rye, the 2nd barrel pick that we ever did, is also sold out, unfortunately. So moving on to the Whistle Pig that we did, this is this is labeled as a 10-year, but it came out, it's actually a 12-year version. This is a single barrel as well. Cast strength, this one came out at 120.8 proof, and it is a rye. Made at Whistle Pig. And a lot of people know that some of the stuff that Whistle Pig makes is aged in Canada. or made in Canada, and some of it is aged at their farm in Vermont. So this one, absolutely this is the only other rye that we ever did so far, and this one is absolutely fantastic as well. Good thing, good news, there's about 20 some bottles left of this one. This one is still available on wiscobourbon.com. Retails for $89.99. So if you purchase one through the link, we will reach out to you and complete the purchase of that. So that one, this is another one. This one is the co-founder Dan's absolute favorite one. Moving on to our fourth barrel pick, and I'm trying to keep them all straight in my head, but the next barrel pick that we did was another driftless, and this driftless Glen, obviously again from Baraboo, Wisconsin. This is obviously a single barrel as well. This one was the fourth barrel pick that we ever did. And this one is also aged 54 months, so 4.5 years. And you can see how dark this is. The camera probably does not do it justice, but it's extremely dark. And we did have a group of about a dozen people that helped us pick this one. And again, this one sold out, and it came out at 120 proof, and it is just unbelievable. So moving on to our fifth barrel pick that we ever did. I think the highly underrated Wollersheim that we did. Wollersheim, many people know Wollersheim as a winery, but 4 or 5 years ago, they started distilling whiskey and bourbon. And this stuff is fantastic. Dan and I actually went up to the Wollersheim distillery. We chose this out of 4 or 5 different barrels. And this one it's just really underrated. It's very corn forward. It's very sweet. We have plenty of bottles of this one left. This is a 4-year, and it's 121 proof. Again, single barrel, cask strength. And we do have a bunch of these left. Anybody wants a sample of it, just get in touch with me. You can stop over at our events. We have samples as well. But this is a really good one. And I think a lot of people get scared of the Wollersheim name because they think it's a winery. But I believe you'll try this and you will really enjoy it. So that is the fifth barrel pick that we did with Wisco Bourbon Club. Then the sixth one that we did is Jefferson. Jefferson Reserve single barrel, very old. This pick took forever to get here. And if anybody knows Jefferson, it took a while to get our label approved because we're a club, and they don't usually do much with clubs. But this is, to our knowledge, this is the only single barrel Jefferson's Reserve in the state of Wisconsin. We do know that there was a Total Wine one that may be floating around still, but I believe their price point was about $20 higher than ours. So this retails $59.99. We do have about 35 bottles of this one left. So if you are interested in this as well, another very tasty one. This one is proof down to 100 proof. That's how it comes. They do not offer a cask strength single barrel to that I'm aware of. So this one is really good. Again, this one's still available if you are interested. Wiscobourbon.com, or you can just go to our announcements tab, and most of the barrel picks are on there somewhere. And then what else did I want to say about that one? This one is, there's no age statement on this one, but it's about 7 to 9 years old. So very good as well. And lastly, let's talk about the Woodford Reserve Double Oaked. And then they call it they call it Barrel Finish Select. So lots of you have heard of Woodford Reserve. This one is super chocolatey. Our barrel obviously is a single barrel as well. Price point is $69.99. This one is still available as well. This was the latest barrel pick that we've gotten in. This one is 90 proof, and that's what Woodford proofs it down to. Very easy drinking. This one's kind of dangerous. You can drink a lot in one sitting, and just because it's so great. But thanks again, guys, for tuning in. I just wanted to go over our barrel picks with everybody. Always happy to answer any questions. You can send a message directly to Wisco Bourbon, or you can message Dan Peterson or Anthony Walter or myself, of course, Josh. And that's about it, guys. So have a great night, and thanks for tuning in.